Very short and sweet, to the point. We wouldn't talk about the next phase until, number one, we detach from the previous culture or mentality or mindset. We are not moving to unpassive 2.0. We're not moving to a refurbished unpassive. I said it last time.
Short and sweet,
We
to the point.
don't have any commonality between unpassive, next chapter. As of now, you're not in it. Only Ashbar. Only myself. Code, not a product or office. One single staff. None of that. Very short and sweet. We wouldn't talk about the next. Very short and sweet, to the point. Okay. We wouldn't talk about the next phase until, number one, completely detached from the previous culture or mentality or mindset. We are not moving to unpassive 2.0. We're not moving to a refurbished unpassive. I said it last time. We don't have any commonality between unpassive and next chapter. One common. As of now, you're not in it. Only Ash MUFAREH. Only myself. Not a line of code, not a product or office, country, one single staff member. None of that. للاسف يعني في معظمها اخلاقيه ومراعي مع الاسف، يعني خلينا نحكيها هيك على بياض عشان نحط الموضوع. لكن الحمد لله رب العالمين، يعني ما بصراحه، ولكن نحدث تغيير ممكن نكون في يعني في طليعه الامم. احنا لا ينقصنا شيء، يعني الابداع موجود، المهارات موجوده.
Hello friends, welcome back to this channel once again. Those you are home, just to make sure that I give you the updates right as they are, and keep watching till the end, because we understand that the process that OnPassive is taking, it is not very long. It's in fact, it's very near. It's very near. Only simple process that is remaining, and everything will be rolled out by the company, and everyone will be able now to enjoy the services, because that's where we are right now. And so for our case now, we only need a little bit patience, faith, and also a prayer for the company, a prayer for our CEO, a prayer for the technical team, so that they can take us to the next level, because they know what is coming, they know what they are preparing, and therefore we are ready for this. Guys, we are ready for this. And if you are ready for this, what are you doing right now to make sure that you welcome the company right way as it comes? Because it is our responsibility. It is our responsibility to make sure that we welcome this company in the best way possible. And so we need a concrete information. We need a super informative information, because you understand, you know very well that everything happening under the sun, it's on our hands. And so to assure each and every member, founder, affiliate in OnPassive company, we need some concrete information, truthful information that will help us as founders, affiliates, followers of OnPassive to have more faith, more patience to wait for the next chapter. Remember, OnPassive has got several pillars, and now these pillars must be accompanied by our faith. We must trust the process. We must trust the company for us to be on the safer side. We must trust the process, and we must support the CEO in all ways possible. Because without that, we might be doing things that show that we are not ready to welcome the new chapter. And as of now, what I am doing currently, it is to give powerful information to founders, affiliates, and everyone was following the update of unpassive technologies. And therefore, that's why today I say that Ash MUFAREH must be the best CEO in the world today, making headlines all over. The whole world now know him. The whole world know about him because he has brought up the super wonderful fine company that everyone will be enjoying very soon, very soon. We cannot forget to say that Horn Passive is one of that company that many people will love. On Passive, especially the chapter that is coming. The chapter that is coming. It is very, very important for us to prepare now to welcome it the right time when it comes. Because CEO has got information, the best of information ever. And that's why I'm saying let us keep faith. Let us keep faith in this company because this company is the only company that will change humanity for good. And now, I want you to listen to one of the speeches that CEO himself was available in webinars, and here go, so that you can get powerful message. Just listen to that powerful message. Just a little bit, you listen to powerful message. CEO is our mentor class.
It attracted some of the organization.
How much is our craft beer equipment? Professional factory that specializes in the manufacturing of craft beer equipment.
My name and
them having the interest of bringing Ash MUFAREH, his wife, down and have full control of the company, also just have a good life. That was deliberate, okay? That was not an accident. And that was the worst thing when you have the best intention in your heart for people and you really, really, literally have changed their life to the better beyond their dreams and expectations, and they go stab you in your heart from the back, from in your eyes, like really destroy you intentionally. So that was painful when we cared more for them. And this is where, you know, obviously as a side effect is like the delay would even complicate the SEC campaign for that. My intention is like, I'm after the time. I just time is my, that's why I have this, old time clock, uh, sand clock here, is because time matters. It's everything, okay? A minute matters, can make a difference. And I believe we're here temporarily on this earth just for a test. So we have to be productive, right? We're not here forever. And I was just recently reminded that my youth time is over because somebody was calling me uncle. I said, what? They're just young. Like maybe I'm a couple of years older than them. And anyway, I wish I had time to. The the reality, time is crucial. So I want to confess to you out of a good heart, because I was excited and eager to get things done as fast as possible. I was not as cautious as I should be when it came to hiring, especially the heads or the executive positions. So I was more after the number.
By this time, our CEO says that he was not very cautious that time, but at least for the first time, he is cautious was what is coming. Then this chapter that is coming. That's why I'm saying that no matter the time it takes, the chapter that is coming, it is more super powerful, and it will bring massive interest on the normal citizen and everyone, companies, prostitutes, individuals. It will be super wonderful. And that's why you're saying that that time he was not cautious enough. But today he is 110% cautious. So whatever is coming, it will be super good, super secured, and everyone will benefit from it. Listen.
Number and the speed, the time. I want to give those things. So my philosophy was, if I overstep, that's okay. With a probation period, we can, rectify things for a few months and see who stays or earn the opportunity. And it's okay to have that cost. I knew business would be okay, or at least I always said to be over prepared and overpay better than come short. You know my philosophy. Unfortunately, when the heads are
Getting a shipping quote just got so much easier. Your competitive shipping rate, lightning fast.
Sorry for the interruption because I'm capturing from another video and I have to tell you why this is important.
I would say, or they get greedy, uh, that's a problem because everything falls and rises upon the leadership. So in Hyderabad, obviously that was not our first office in India. We started in 2018, end of 2018. In Kolkata, we expanded, we maximized the office, and we saw the need for more IT, AI talent. Where's the best talent? We were advised that is in Bangalore, India. We said, no problem. If that's Silicon Valley in India, we'll go there and we'll expand from there. We did. We were having a hard time to also have talent because it's a very competitive, probably oversaturated. We said, what's the next one? The next, high-tech city or Silicon Valley in India will be Hyderabad. Let's go to Hyderabad. So at some point we had like almost 3 locations. One is like winding down. The second one is still, on, and then opening up while we were investigated. Okay, but we decided to focus on one location, and we took that large building you recall, a few floors in Hyderabad, and at some point we had 700-800 people. I always aim for maximum capacity. But with COVID, a couple of years were in between, they slowed us down, and we wanted to have distancing. Anyway, uh, moving forward after the fallout in July 2024, technically in June, we realized that it's too broken to be stitched back. We saw that we should wind and have people move forward with their life and find a career until we fix this. It's not going to be a day or two. It's going to take time. As painful as it was, doing that uh, with employees then were not paid for a few months already. Mismanagement, corruption from another location. That was the biggest mistake. So we decided to just wind down the office until we figure out like how to move forward, because we have to stop the bleed, correct? Okay. And the resistance still within. So it's hard to know who's leaking, who's genuine, who's not. I have to say it was much. We had obviously loopholes. We had in India, I'm talking about when we were in Hyderabad, we had challenges as any startup. That was natural. It was tolerable.
What's up guys, in this video I'm going to share ideas that are actually good. Welcome to How to Start a Startup. In this course I'll share
But when we got another location involved, cultures and all that, that's when things, got really more south, okay, and went down. And the more complication, more corruption. So they've attracted or trapped a few of our good people in India to become a part of this plot. And then we were trying to get rid of a few, but it sounds like it's too broken to be fixed. So as much as it sounds like not as smooth in India, but it was moving. It was perfect. Okay, I had my pains with R&D. Okay, but it was still moving toward our objective, but not to the severity of ethical or core ethics of so hardworking people. There's some of them no one to really professional expert on some areas of the development. Some have transformed their lives of our business. Relocating, picking up their family. So they really had a good setup in their life, and they were pretty comfortable and so loyal to the business. So more of those people. But sadly, when things get tight and not everybody reacts the same, so you could imagine people who I've left on the payroll for like as long as I could. I gave them the opportunity over and over. They were not given as much value back because it's me. Right. Okay. It's not a business, a good business practice. It's quite the opposite. You don't lead by just emotions or manage. Okay, I'm talking about management. So that was taken against me, and they took advantage, and now they're with the wrong guys as well. So against me. This is how unfortunate is life. You do good, people stab you. But for the most part, I'm really honored for the people I got to know in our Indian team, and ever I'm thankful to them. But that building had to shut down, and okay.
You may know of Flex. We're a job search service that offers job seekers a
Okay, restart. Where and how and all of that, we'll talk about that in the future. But that building is not operating for Unpassive as we speak. No one is an active employee in the Hyderabad location. No one.
So,
I
right.
morally obligated to settle their salaries, outstanding payroll that was caused by. If I didn't have the payroll funds, control of them, I was committed hurt from my own personal. We're working out a settlement.
Right. Yeah, MUFAREH says and demonstrates on how the office in Hyderabad and other in the trust building in the world, how it came to stop because it discovered some corruption inside uh, the system. Now, if the corruption is in doing your business, how do? You first of all pause the services that are promoting this corruption or these insecure systems. Now, indeed that to safeguard our future income, our future services, our future business. Because if it couldn't do that, that means the business could have been affected more and more and more. And so, to my suggestion, Ashmofar did the best thing to pose the services first so that it can reconstruct the business architecture and so that you and me can enjoy the best of services. Remember, the system was not broken down. On-passive was not broken down. On-passive was not thrown away. On-passive is there because no one can stop on-passive. But he did that to remove those characters. Those think they have more intelligence. They are more intelligent than others, and so he eradicated them. He removed them so that we can have a secure future. And he promised those who worked that he will refund their basic salaries for months they had worked. And so, as of now, I think we're in the best position. And you and me, we just need to be a little bit patient and have a look at this video.
With the labor deputy, and hopefully everybody will be satisfied or pleased, or will come up to a satisfactory resolution in the coming weeks, and that will be also uh, a happy ending to our former staff. Okay, and I regret that we had to move forward. It's just an unfortunate thing. We go to the next location. Obviously, that's an easy one. Okay. You figured out like we're no longer operating in Dubai, right? Since that time. And that's basically the source of all locations. Now, a couple of locations were tied up to Dubai, okay, directly managed by them. They were not productive, and I'm glad they're not functional and not operating at the moment. Singapore, we put a lot of money in Bangladesh. We got nothing but trouble from there. We've located, I paid whether payroll for individuals there or locations, licenses, paperwork, whatever, well over a year plus. Okay, I can't even time and got nothing in return. Not even one day that we operated in Bangladesh.
So by this time, MUFAREH was 100% sure that
I didn't
of
get
on.
your journey subscription. I found this that
Hope you understand. I am
does everything I want for a
that
one-time cost. I'll show you.
time to time.
Let's say you want to create a coloring book. All you do is type your idea, like, I want.
Sorry for that interruption. By that time, a
Egypt,
good picture of where we.
you've seen the videos, nice building. It was expensive, luxurious location, all of that. And the general manager was complicit as well in the plot in Dubai and was also not doing the right thing, okay? And other ventures around, just not the specific office, but other ideas or projects where in the development did not evolve well. And that brings up, the topic to our exes. So technically, I am voluntarily accepting the fact I'm not going to be in touch with these individuals as much as I respect many of them or most of them, except a few apples again. Or let's call them, because I think bad apples. I mean, should we call them animals, criminals? Have a better word. We should be free at all of them. I think criminals is what suits them. Okay, it's insane for them to think that they will get away with it. Yeah, doesn't mean we were just letting it go in the last few months. It's a process. We've got to do the right thing. It was a lot of trust we've given them. They had to unpack so many complications. But the truth will always prevail. I've told you that. The truth will always come out. It's their choice. I worried about their family, what's going to happen to them if they end up in prison, or what's going to happen to them. I'm that naive. You don't know of our lawyers or some of the good advisors in this when I was very considerate and mindful about whether spouse or daughter or family. I'm not going to change. I'm not ashamed of being a good human. But because
Now, I am very happy because MUFAREH, in as much as these characters tried to get away with what belonged to unbelief, it was still human that he still want these guys to apologize and own the mistakes and move forward. Guys, as of now, they seem not to to mind about that. But the good thing is, we are still strong in the system. CEO is still strong in the system. Technical team, they are still strong in the system. And so by this, we are sure each and every founder affiliate in the company that the system are strong and secure. And so you have nothing else left to worry. So by this, you must understand the philosophy of doing good to the people. The good things come back to you. And therefore, we understand this process and we want to make sure that we keep up to the updates, we keep up to good news, we keep up updating every founder member, every affiliate member of the company with good information. We want to feed us with good information, best updates, and the right updates are when they come forward. So, without much ado, I want to appreciate you for being with me since I started this life. You're the wonderful person I have not seen for the rest of my time because you're the greatest person to receive this information. And I want to assure you that this company is coming very strong in a very wonderful way to the next chapter. So thank you so much, guys, and have a very, very beautiful and fantastic time. Let's be patient. Bye-bye.